So I've got Geoff Friend and then Justine Mowat and Dave Curry. So you people have got, you're here? Thank you, Geoff. Sorry to keep, I need to keep things moving because in total we've got about, large 17 people. So
I understand.
We've got 5 minutes. So thank you, Dave.
Right, thank you, Mr. Chairman and councillors, for the opportunity of presenting our views. You'll be aware our association has a strong objection to the proposed super stop on Riccarton Road, and we trust the council will give more than cursory consideration to the particular issues which concern us. Firstly, our first concern is the bus lounge necessary, and apart from our concern that an unsupervised lounge will provide shelter for troublemakers, we wonder why, if the bus service is to be so efficient, why should passengers have to sit around waiting for buses? You've already heard this morning that 20% of passengers will now have to change buses, and I've already heard complaints from people who live in Upper Riccarton and Yaldhurst travelling to town who currently get on the bus and go straight to the city will now have to go to Riccarton and then get out and change buses, and that's going to add time to their trip. The proposal to widen the footpath will simply narrow the roadway, and Riccarton Road needs to be wider, if anything. We note the council staff will have reported that the lounge will be, quote, well lit, regularly cleaned and monitored by security, unquote, but obviously not regularly staffed. And the other matter of concern to us is, what will it cost? We note the cost of the proposed street works alone is $470,000, quite apart from the cost of whatever this lounge will be. We read the council has more pressing matters to spend its scarce funds on. I happen to notice down in the lobby there's a lovely Christmas tree, and I gave it a pretty good once over, but you councillors will be aware that money doesn't grow on them. Our other comment is regarding the location of the super stop. You've already heard from other submitters that, in our view, the most suitable site is the present one on Westfield between the intersections of Matapo and Cowrie Street. And as has been pressed by Riccarton businesses, to place the stop in the built-up area in the vicinity of Division Street will compound problems, and they will strongly oppose the views expressed by Dame Margaret this morning. I wonder how many of you councillors have visited the proposed site on the corner of Division Street and Riccarton Road, because if you did so, I'm sure you would envisage the potential problems that may arise. So we would, like previous speakers, urge you to avail yourselves of the opportunity of resuming negotiations with Westfield, because we believe that's the site. We're pleased to note there appears to be an amendment regarding egress from Cowrie Street onto Riccarton Road. We were certainly concerned that the original proposal to allow access to Cowrie Street by left-hand turn from Riccarton Road only was an indication that the council staff had no idea that this will make no difference to the traffic already using that escape route from Riccarton Road to race down Cowrie and Rada Streets to reach Straven Road. I can't see any change in that happening, but there we are, and I would seriously hope, Mr. Chairman, that the council will give consideration to our worries in these matters.
Thank you, Geoff. Questions from councillors? Yanni?
Thank you. Just quickly, so in the 4Avs, it's been proposed that a number of streets will just be shut because of the traffic impacts on the network. I've heard the concerns about Cowrie Street. Have you thought, what would be the impact of just shutting off traffic access there altogether? Is that something you guys would favour considering, or is that something...
We've certainly, Mr. Chairman, we've certainly thought about that, and it's been considered on previous occasions. There were one or two residents in Cowrie Street who were strongly opposed to the proposal, but there was a thought that would be a good idea. And of course, the other opportunity which may arise if you did that would provide room at the entrance to Cowrie Street for a Northern Lounge bus stop. But that's just a, Okay.
Thank you very much, Geoff, for your deputation.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
And Justine Mowat. Is Justine here?